It's finally time to beat Astroneers DLC, Glitchwalkers. All I need to do is go into the red storm, unlock it, and then beat the villain in the core of the planet. Here's what I did so far. So I defeated the green storm and the blue one. Now it's time for the red and final storm, which is right here. And then I can go all the way to the core of the planet and fight the villain. So I've got Ruby and the portable decipher right here. I've got everything prepared already. And I also found another LRD bolt. So now I have 3 of these types. I think there's one more, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've got level 1 protection for the red storm. We've got level 3 for the other 2. So I just need to gather some storm data with Ruby, which is right here. It's already turned on. I've got soil, my drill and paver. I've got a portable decipher right here and a lot of power items. I also have some extenders to connect to the gateway. And I've got solid fuel jump jets just in case I get stuck in a pinch there. But if something happens, I'll respawn right here at the field shelter. This is gonna be my spawn point, so it's really close. And if I run out of oxygen, I also have a resin to build an oxygen filter. So I think that should be good enough. Now let's get into the red storm. This is the hardest one. And by the way, if this is the first video that you're watching in this series, this is basically the challenge. I cannot build any sort of power item. All of the power items that I have found out in the wild, so I cannot craft any of them. And the hazards are set to maximum for all the storm biomes, including this red one, which is the worst of them all. So here we go. I am in the storm. I am already getting hacked. Let's see if I can quickly just get in the middle. I think that would be a little bit easier if I could get in there. Okay, so in the middle, I'm not hacked anymore. This is gonna be my safe spot right here, and I can't see anything. But there are a lot of hazards around, as you can clearly see. They are cranked all the way up to maximum. So I just need to find a hotspot. Well, there was one there, but it despawned. I see another one pretty close, and I leave the rover right here with Ruby on it. That should start gathering some data, but I am getting hacked. I've got my solid fuel jump jets, and I think that saved me. Honestly, if I didn't have those, I don't think I would have survived. But now I need to be really careful with all of these plants shooting at me. I also have a drill mode 3 on my terrain tool, so that I can dig everything in here. But I need to take care of my oxygen. We've got the next lore item here. You can feel free to pause the video and read all of this. I'm not gonna read it aloud again because I did that the first time we played through the DLC, and I think that point despawned right there as well. I just need to run back because I'm running out of oxygen. And let's get this rover out of here and back into the center. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck on those. Come on, get in there. How many did I get? I think I got a couple, like 1 or 2. I need 7 storm data to reach level 2, and that will allow me to stay out here a little bit longer before I get hacked. And then I need 32 in order to reach level 3, which is the highest one. I'll again leave the rover there. Oh, they exploded it. That's bad. Let me just run in the middle. I just need to take care of these plants first. They shot right under my rover and they flipped it over. So let's go ahead, flip this back and get it into position before this one despawns as well. So I'll put it right here, and I need to run really quick. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make this. Come on. Yeah, getting the solid fuel jump jets out here was a great idea. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the time to run all the way back. But let's take care of some more of these. They are really dangerous, and sometimes I don't even see them. They just come out of nowhere and attack me. I'm running out of power here, so I need to get back to the rover. Oh, that despawned. That's great. I just need to have a nice ramp so that I can back it out in case of an emergency. Suffocating again, but this time I'm sure I'm gonna make it. Okay, there we go. And then I'm also gonna need to have a ramp that goes up into this. So let's go up a bit and then sort of like that. Okay, there we go. Because I'm gonna need to be here and unlock this. But first I'm gonna need level 2 in order to craft the gate access. Okay, so that despawned again. It's really getting on my nerves the way these despawn so quick. But let's back out and get the rover the other way now. So I'll just put it right here. I don't know if I have time to get back. This is pretty far, to be honest. Let's go. I can do it. I know I can make it. Let's just jump there. Okay. Again, the jump jet just saved me. And I have 2 of them in case this runs out. I'll just put the next one. There we go. I couldn't have done this without a large rover, a drill, and a paver. Imagine just coming all the way here with a buggy, or even worse, with a tractor. Imagine that. and trying to complete this whole storm with just a tractor. That would be awful. That would be so bad. But luckily I have the rover. However, you can also do the challenge of no vehicles, where you have to complete the DLC without being able to craft any sort of vehicle. Make sure to leave a comment below if you want to see me doing that as well. That's gonna be a harder challenge, because I somehow managed to do it without the power items, but I really relied on vehicles. So I don't know how this would work without any vehicles, to be honest. Oh, it's turned off. Ruby was off. Alright, I don't know why that turned off. I didn't turn it off and it started collecting at the beginning, but somehow it got turned off. We should be getting some more now. Come on, come on, come on, I'm suffocating. I'm suffocating, get in there. Alright, this is really nerve-wracking, but we've got a lot of hematite here, so I might want to get some of that on my way out. But right now I'm just focusing on getting these storm data. But for the red storm, these are despawning. Like, look at that. It just despawned. I have to move my rover again, put it on a different spot, and I keep getting hacked. I'm also running out of oxygen, so I need to juggle between going to the center and going back to the rover, which makes this extremely hard, and I'm suffocating again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that was way too close. I don't want it to ever be that close again. And did this spawn? I just got here. I just managed to get back into the core and that this spawned again. I need to pay attention to which one spawned in last, because that's gonna stay there for the longest, I think. At least I hope.
One eternity later.
We already reached level 2, so I can get the counter hack key, and there we go, we've got it, but I'm still getting hacked. Let's go in the middle. However, at level 2 I'm getting hacked a little bit slower, which is great. Now I can place the counter hack key in the middle. Don't worry, I'm gonna get level 3 for this as well, because I've done that for every storm. So let's place this in the middle, and now I can start completing these puzzles. I've got 5 pieces here, so I need to find where they are missing from. And in the meantime, I'm gonna keep moving the rover from one spot to another. I took the lore item from somewhere, so that was one of the puzzles. Okay, we've got one right here, but I need oxygen. So let me just run back to the rover, and let's see how this is doing. We are still getting storm data, almost halfway there. Now let's see if we can do this right here. We've got 2 pieces to place. So that's gonna be one with 1, 2, 5, I think. Is it this one? Doesn't seem like it's that one. 5 pieces on that end, so maybe this. Nope, that won't work. I think I found it. It might be this one. Well, nope. Okay, it actually was that one. I just had it the other way. I'm running out of oxygen again. This might be it, yeah, that was it. But we have 3 more pieces that we need to find a home for. Notice how I'm getting hacked way slower now, because I've got level 2 protection. And now it should be a little bit better, but I really want level 3. Okay, now I need to find 3 more spots to place these. So I'm looking all the way up. Oh, I see one right there. So let's start building off of this. And I think I'm gonna need some more soil. Okay, one of them goes here, but I'm almost out of oxygen. I got it first try, that was great. I need to run back to the rover and move it over to the next one. So let's see how this goes. Something's shooting at me. I just got really scared there for a second. And we'll collect more from this. Why is Ruby turned off again? I don't understand it. Sometimes it turns off, but I still have 2 more of these, so maybe they're on the bottom. I got these in here. But let's see on this other side. No, nothing here. Oh, there's one up there all the way. Okay. Yeah, really frustrating, really nerve-wracking in the storms, but that's how it is. And the fact that all hazards are set to the maximum doesn't help me at all. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. So I just need to go on the side. Here it is. So we've got these 2 remaining. Let's see. How does this look? I don't think it's this one. It might be, this one might be down here. There we go, and then this is gonna be the final one. There. We repaired the gateway terminal, so now we can feed power into it. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need the rover, which is somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. So I just need to go back to it, move it to a different spot, and then we can get in there, run some extenders from the rover all the way into the gateway, and that should be pretty easy. I hope we have enough power to unlock it. I didn't really think of that, but we probably have enough. Oh, I've got no more power, and come on. That was way too close. That was way too close. I just got stuck there, and I almost died. Alright, it looks like we've got level 3 for this, so I think we have enough. Yeah, we can't get anything else. So let's get the rover out of here and into the center of the storm, right in the gateway. So I'm just gonna build the road all the way in here. I mean, something like that. Let's just flatten this out a bit. There we go. And I'll remove these. I should really not forget them. That would be bad. And yeah, we can keep a Zeta Storm data as a memory of this. And yeah, this is why I have the extenders as well. So let's just get it in there, toggle it. It looks like we have enough power. These are starting to go down. Well, we have a full storage silo of batteries and wind turbines. I also have some solar panels, but I don't think they do anything inside the storm. But whatever, this is working, so that's great. And it's almost complete now. There we go. And we got a new mission as well. That should be the final mission. We've got the odd stone we can gaze into. And yeah, the core is the only one that's not unlocked. Now we can teleport to any of the other storms, but I don't want to do that right now. I just want to go into the core. So let's put these back on the rover and we can start drilling down. But yeah, level 3 is much better. I spent a lot of time in the storm just now and I didn't even get hacked halfway, but there's a really big difference between level 3 and level 2. So it's finally time we can drill all the way into the core of the planet. So I'm just gonna start right here and go all the way down. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. It does help me out a lot, so thank you for doing that. And now let's journey towards the end of the DLC. This is gonna be amazing. We're gonna fight the villain in the core. So yeah, I'm just really hyped for this. We are finally getting into the core biome. This is it. This is how it looks. I know it's awful. It's really hard to traverse through here, and I'm probably gonna need a lot more soil if I'm gonna get all the way into the core. Yeah, so this is just not it. I'm gonna need to go back up and fill my canister with soil, and then we can go further down in here. I just need to get through a couple of these layers. Oh, and I finally found some titanium. I just need to get through a couple of these layers and you can already kind of see the outline of the core. That's our destination. I just need to somehow get all the way there. Well, sudden change of plans. I just fell in here. So I guess I'm going all the way down. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting getting the rover back up. At this point, it might be easier to just craft another rover than to get this out of there. But we'll see what happens. If I just want to get to the surface, I can easily do that because after unlocking the core, I'm going to be able to teleport to any of the storms. Problem is, I won't have a vehicle right there, so that's going to be an interesting way back to the base. However, I can just go to the green storm, which is fairly close to the first base that I built. Or I can go to the red storm, which is, I think, even closer to the base that I just built in the last video. I'm almost floating. So building roads doesn't really go well. But this is the core, we finally got to it. It took breaking 3 firewalls by unlocking 3 different gateways inside of 3 different storms. But finally we have reached the core. So here we are. I just landed on the core. It's locked right now, but there should be a thing around here. Alright, and now what do I need to do with this? This is the DEM. Again, you can always just pause and read this, but I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker through them. So let's activate. Oh, we got a cutscene. So we've got a thing that looks like a counter hack key. I'm guessing that's where I need to go right now. So here it is. We also have a field shelter. If anything happens, I'll just respawn right here. Yeah, they knew what they were doing, because you wouldn't want to just respawn back on the surface. So I need to place all 3 of these, and now the storms are down here. So we've got the green one, we've got the blue one, and we've got the red one somewhere. I don't know. Oh, it's up there. So now I need to get into each one of these. I still have a resin, right? Because I might need more oxygen, but I think as long as I stay on these, I'm getting oxygen. Oh well, I'm not. As soon as I got out of the core, I am no longer getting oxygen, and this should be the middle of the storm, right? Or is this outside it? I need to be, yeah, this is outside the storm. I need to go to the middle of the storm, which is right over there. Yeah, I'm just falling into it right now. I just need to be quick about this because I don't have all that oxygen. And I've got the first counter hack key. Now let's jump back down. And where's my rover? I'm gonna use the rover to get some oxygen as well, but I don't see it. Might be on the other side of the core. The villain is right there inside. I just need to open this up so I can get in there and beat him up. Well, that's not actually what happens, but you'll see. I've been falling for a very long time and I still didn't reach the core. I don't know what this is all about, but let me see if I can just bring the rover closer to the next storms. So I just need 2 more counter hack keys and I've got enough space for those, but I cannot find the rover. And I know it's right here on the core somewhere. The core isn't even that big. How can I lose my rover in here? You probably saw it and you think I'm really dumb right now. Well, I probably am. Let me actually take a look at the compass. Also, it's that way. Why does it show the rover to be a lot upwards? Did it get teleported to the surface somehow? That's unfortunate, but yeah, whatever. What can I do? At least the core is gonna give me some oxygen, but it's not giving me any power. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. I just need to turn these off. That's gonna be a problem because earlier I had the rover for power, but now I don't. And yeah, I don't even have any soil. And let's just jump into the storm from up here. I'm gonna need to craft an oxygen filter because I'm just running out. But now I just need to land on the middle there, and then I should get the second counter hack key. So there we go. I'm really having power trouble, and now I won't be able to craft another oxygen filter. So where's the red storm? Can I get straight into it from here? Because this is gonna be really hard, and all of that just because of a random bug that sent my rover all the way to the surface. But whatever, I'll make it anyway, somehow. I don't know how, but we'll do it. There's no resin down here, so even if I have enough power, I cannot get another oxygen filter. And I just need to go up on this thing and then jump towards the middle of the red spire. My oxygen filter still has a quarter of it, I think. And then I just need to go down towards the core, and that will provide me with oxygen, so that's good on that side. Yeah, I think I can make it. I'm optimistic about this, but let's see what happens. Now all I need to do is jump, and I should reach the middle of this. There we go. So this is the last counter hack key. Now let's go back down towards the core. Okay, so here we go. I've got all of them. Now let's see the symbols. I think that's the alpha one. So this is it. And then we've got delta and zeta. We got all of them. And we seem to have caught the villain in a glass jar. That's really cool. And it looks like they teleported somewhere else, so we don't know where they went. If you want to, you can also read this right here. Let me just have a quick look around. So there's more lore. Feel free to pause the video and read all of it. But this was a really interesting story, and now I can teleport anywhere I want. I think I'm gonna do that because I don't have a rover anymore. But we managed to complete the whole DLC without using any power items. I still want to build a base in the core down here. I think that would be really cool. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like on it because it helps me out a lot. So thanks for doing that, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!